Get on, Beybladers. Blade Bay X here. Don't usually do this, already gone live while I'm sharing the links around, but very chilled one this morning. Not the ideal time for me to be streaming. Well, I guess it technically is because it's the only time I've got to stream. But I want to catch up on the episodes because I want to get stuff unboxed because I have to get it done before I can make more content for you. At the moment, probably going to be a very, very quiet chat. Nazuma is streaming right now as well. I'm watching his stream whilst doing this one. But yeah, like I said, this is the only time I've got to do this, so I'm going to crack out the episode, and I've got some stuff to unbox as we go on. But if you do stop by, thank you very much. How are you doing? Get on, Beybladers. Blade Bay X here. Alright. Let's share some links to the channel and some Discord action quickly. I should just chuck the link to the stream in Nazuma's chat. I don't know why my thumbnail isn't coming up on sharing stuff, but I guess that's just how YouTube wants to play it today. Alright, cool. Maybe we can invade Nazuma. I should convince him to get on a like a Discord call or something during a stream. That'd be pretty cool. I don't think we've chatted on stream. We've given each other a few calls in the past and such, but yeah, not on stream. Right, episode 41 playing. Something about a bunch of Kamens in this episode. I've managed to avoid any spoilers, which is always nice. Let me just get to OBS. Yeah, I've managed to avoid any spoilers, but I don't really know if they matter because it's so far off being anything really to do with the manga at this point. Like, I don't know, maybe that's how they make the chapters run on a little bit longer. We'll get some Kamen Z backstory, and maybe it'll be similar to this stuff in the manga during what I think is going to be his and Bird's face off. I'm pretty sure it's him and Bird that'll end up facing off because Chrome and well, of course it is, Chrome and X have started their battle now, haven't they? So yeah, we'll see Kamen Z versus Bird at least, and it's going to end up being Bird's first win at the top of X Tower. My strongest theory for who Kamen Z is, we'll see if it changes during or after this episode, is still what's his face? I can't remember any of their names. I'm not even sure if they told us their names, but Bird's two friends that he was originally in a team with. The silhouette kind of looks like one of them. I shared a community post the other day, kind of like just asking that, but a lot of people, even though oh, there he is, Kamen Z, he's just appeared in front of Team Persona, even though we've kind of shown that it's not Pakkun and stuff like that because he's in the crowd. Oh shit, he's just cracking out Black Shell. Straight up just cracking him out now, so we see him before the battle at the top of X Tower. That's cool. Okay. It's actually slightly more interesting to me now. Oh, does Kamen X battle him now? Because they know they're not going to battle at the top of X Tower anyway. But if they battle him now and X wins, it kind of, I don't know, does it take more away from their final battle at the top of the tower, or would it make more sense for Bird to win after seeing X beat him? That would be that would make sense. But at the same time, like Bird seen X beat King and Burn and stuff, and I don't think just because of that Bird would stand a chance against those bladers right now. So yeah, who knows? Yeah, just sorry, I'm peeking over at Nazuma's chat while the intro video plays. But yeah, that's kind of cool. At least we'll, I assume, get to see X face off against Z here. Will Chrome, will Y appear for a battle with them all? I don't think he will. It would be weird for him to battle X at this point before the top of the tower. I don't know, I just think certain things would subtract or detract from the main battle at the top of the tower. Alright, episode XYZ. If it is confusing for you with the numbering system on my episode list now, so this is the 40th Watch and Unbox episode we've done, but this is episode 41 of the anime. So if you're wondering where episode 40 of my Watch and Unboxes has disappeared to, if you do try and scroll through the numbers, I've just skipped straight to 41 to avoid confusion on new episodes, because we caught up on like 2 or 3 episodes in one go when I was dealing with being mega ill this last month. But all healthy now. Still morning time here, but I went out for a quick 5k run this morning. 5k run and some stretching and some stuff, and then get some more training in later on, more conditioning work. My legs are already pretty tired, to be fair. Haven't done any road running this past month because I've been ill. This past month really I've only done like a handful of workouts when I thought I was better, and then just immediately got ill and felt worse again afterwards. Ooh, seeing Dot in action in the stadium. Let's go. It's doing what they wanted it to do IRL in the anime right now, not how it actually performs IRL. It is good at sticking, but when it gets hit, it slides. It really does slide. I found Dot, in my opinion, so I say in my opinion, it's not really an opinion, it's just watching what it does when it battles. But it's cool though. It's really, really cool. It's a really cool baby. Do I have any up here still, or is it? No, it'll be in my stadium, won't it? Because oh, there's Black Shell. Literally a Black Shell blade. Yeah, this is the one I think I've been battling with a bunch, but I love this blade, man. It's so spot on with Drasil. Actually, because I'm opening some HMS today, I'm gonna grab my Drasil MS quickly. I'm gonna pause this episode for 2 seconds, and I'll be right back. Man, my cats are all bothering me. They want more food. Yo, Lloyd. Dot grabs onto the stadium for dear life. It does, but when you hit it, it slides on those ball bits. Like, I really like how it's probably the defense bit so far that sticks the most to like where you launch it. But I still find it slides too much when you hit it. It doesn't go over the X line though, which is really, really cool. It's good at stopping that. But sliding around the stadium, it does that quite a bit, I find. Yo, Kendo, how's it going, bro? I'm opening up a little bit of a HMS action today. This isn't opening, this is stuff I've already got, but I just wanted to grab my just seal MS quickly, because it is a smaller version with a lot less metal. But sorry, it's inverted controls again when I'm looking at it in the screen here. But man, they've really captured that that iconic vibe, that iconic beauty. Yeah, I love the look of the Ultra Seal stuff. Not the most practical design, and that's kind of translated over to this, but with Black Shell having much more subtle protrusions, I do think it is better technically, but when it comes to standing up to other X-Bays, it's not quite there yet. It's not quite there, but very, very cool. Very, very happy they've made it. Very, very happy they've made it. But I am excited to open some more HMS today. Still waiting for that Dragoon S crossover so I could join G3 Banky. Bro, gonna be waiting a little bit. How long is it until they're meant to release that? It's not going to be August or September, I don't think. So it'd have to be like October, November, December if it comes out this year. It could be a Christmas set. That would make sense for it to be a Christmas set. I can't remember if they've given us a date yet for it, but we get, was it Beyblade Zone? Is it November time or December? So we get the game, and then an anniversary set around Christmas would make sense. But we've got to remember this is Japan we're dealing with, so they'll probably do something that doesn't make any sense at all. But yeah, I mean, more than anything from that set, I want the ripcord. The Dragon Winder looks dope. Black Shell will counter Rod on Ball. Trust. I do not trust you even a little bit, because you are so incorrect. I've done a few of those matchups. It's not the perfect counter any sort. You can still win, but it's not the counter. It is definitely not the counter. Unfortunately, the closest things we have to counter Rod at the moment, realistically, are just Dran Buster and Phoenix Wing. Especially after doing that testing video the other day, and just my testing in general. I've been doing some more, even yesterday and the day before, I was just doing some testing myself. It feels like every deck, if it wants to win, should really consist of Dran Buster, Wizard Rod, and Phoenix Wing. There's an argument to replace Buster with Tyranno Beat, which I have done before, but I didn't like it as much as when I was using Buster. I keep on trying to switch Buster out of my deck, find things to switch things up and make a different kind of like deck, but it's nothing seems as good. Nothing plays as well, you know. The anniversary set is March 2025. Okay, so we do have to wait till next year. That's fair enough. They've given us a couple remakes, and they gave us all of Pendragon kind of back 10 shoot reference stuff, so that's cool, you know. Yo, Sabe, how's it going? You dual wielding both Nizuma and me's chat at the moment. GG, where's the HMS? Without doxing myself, it looks like more than it is. But we got a little bit of HMS to open today, and I've got another one of these launchers so I can make my ultimate configuration of launcher style. It's like, where is it? Show me now. How's it going, bro? You all good? How's your day going so far? I'm just back. I've been back for about half an hour. Just did some road work, you know, working on my dart and dash. Just working on getting myself to a general level of fitness. This last month has been a nightmare. I was complaining a second ago, I've only done like a handful of workouts when I thought I felt better, and then just made myself worse. So today's like the first day back to like a couple sessions in the day. So I've done my running and some stretching and stuff, and I've got some more conditioning to do later on. But we're getting back there. Planning on building a stadium stand like the ones from Japan. So I've got my one here. they're not too hard to make. Okay, it's just a case of getting like the right parts. So you can make it out of just like some like corrugated plastic card, as long as you're gentle with it, or you can get something a bit firmer like this stuff, which is like more solid, like plastic. But you can essentially just use like some basic like screws and like shelving parts and stuff, and you should be able to construct something that works really, really well. Um, what I'd recommend to do if you can is I'll pull it off of my one now. I don't think you can all see what I'm doing now because of the camera angle. But what I would recommend doing if you can is, instead of just having a smooth top like on this side here, try and get it so you have some kind of wedges or clips for the stadium to go into, just because it really, really does make a difference keeping everything in place. It does make a difference when you're gaming. Now, one other option you have, and most people use, and this is what I do with the Battle Royale stadium because it's too big for those clips, is just using like a placemat, like with some grip on, just to keep it sturdy. It won't keep it as sturdy as having like dedicated clips and fasteners, of course, but it helps more than nothing. It's better than a kick in the teeth, as they say. But over here, to buy them like that, there's a lot of individual sellers, like a few different designs and makes. There's like some portable ones that people make that have fold out legs and things like that, which are cool, and like elastic to hold your stadium on when you're shipping it around. But I ain't planning on like walking around with my stadium, so I just got like a proper stand. You can take it apart easily, but they're relatively, I say relatively cheap to get one of those stands made. What we talking in American monies? So mine, to get it made and shipped to here from Bangkok, would cost probably about 1,000 baht all in. So you're looking at $25, maybe a bit more, $25 to $30, I guess, to get one made and shipped over to you here. It would cost way more than that to get it shipped to America, I'm sure. But the materials are very cheap to get one put together. I made my own little boxes and dishes beforehand, but I just before I even made the actual stand for myself, the shop I host at said that they had just ordered one from the people I was trying to get one from. They didn't want it, which is this white one, so I got that one from them, and they ordered a new black one, which looks really, really nice. I don't know if you saw any of my tournament streams or videos when I'm hosting a tournament, but it's got like their like hashtag toy sticker on it. It's got the Blade Bay X YouTube sticker on, the black one there. Like, that looks really, really nice. I really like that one a lot. Save there, how much of a stand, mate. GG hates that low down stand. If Takara will only consider remaking bays from Bakuten, that is for sure. They would make a ton of cash. Mate, I would love it, but there's going to be a few. There aren't going to be all of them, though. I wish, though. I wish. But yeah, that is the dream. The Bakuten bays need more weight. They definitely do. They definitely do. Or they need to give us like a HMC, heavy metal core kind of part that we can use for them. I haven't been paying any attention. Suddenly they're in some like Japanese like garden with a base stadium in the middle, and Z, Y, and X are all there. Team White Tiger, Team All Stars, Team Majestic, and Team Demolition Boys. X over, that's for sure. Ah, man, wouldn't that be the best? Wouldn't that be the best? Like if TT put out like a vote and say, which team do you want remade first? Not which team do you want remade, which team do you want remade first? That'd be sick. What would be even better, in my opinion, what I would love, okay, and this won't happen, it'd be nice, it won't happen, is instead of remakes, well, if they are going to do remakes, I'd prefer remakes of some HMS stuff rather than just like just the plastic gen stuff. I'd like them to do some HMS remakes for Beyblade X, because that would feel like going full circle for me. But even more so than that, I would love there to be some kind of storyline time skip, which would be great. Or even if it's not in the story, just for the sake of doing it, not remakes but completely reimagined. You know, like how we've got Vice Tiger, Black Shell, and Cobalt Dragoon as like the newer versions of base from there, and we're going to be getting like the Aero Pegasus and stuff like that. That's all cool. Give me that for other teams. Give me like the Beyblade X version of Warborg MS, like with the 3 wolf heads. Why the fuck is Pakun firing a bazooka? What the hell is going on in this episode? But yeah, give me like the Warborg MS, like, but make it an X version, not a remake, just reimagined, like reinvented as if Towler was in the future, or like Warborg was like created in the X generation. Something like that would be sick. You know, give me Flash Leopard, but don't give me Flash Leopard MF or Dark Leopard, sorry. Give me like a Bay as if like the Saint Shields were like in X, you know. How sick would that be? How sick would that be? Like, you know, so they're not like bound by trying to make it look exactly like the previous gen, like we've got with like the Drigger and stuff like that. Like they did a great, this isn't the X version, but they did a great remake of getting the look of Tiger Defensor, but it's never going to be Tiger Defensor because it doesn't work the same way. So instead of them just worrying about making something that looks like an old school Bay, just make a completely new one, but as part of that line. That would be what I'm all about. Going good, mate. Hanging tough. Proper Warborg remake. I'm all in. Baccatin style launcher grips would be sick. They would just look like guns, like everything did back then. It wouldn't look like the new X stuff at all. But we're getting a Dragon Winder. I might have to go back to Ripcord when the Dragon Winder hits properly. That'd be dope. That would be dope. Oh man. Alright. Queen's chatting. Alright, we got a little bit more left of the episode, couple minutes, and then we'll get these things unboxed. Try and guess what the HMS Bay. Oh, I'll give you some spoilers. It's only one Bay. First of all, you gotta decide, is it a stock combo or is it random parts? And if it's a stock combo, which stock combo? If it's random parts, what random parts are in there? They're gonna do a Street Fighter tournament? What's going on? Queen's talking about Street Fighter or something right now. The X ones look like a plank of wood. They are quite angular, that's for sure. Quite angular, and I mean, I think they're going for the idea of ergonomic, but I wouldn't really call them ergonomic. They're not like comfortable. They're not like comfortable grips. They're like proper like sharp edged. Like, I quite like it, the look of them, but it did have to grow on me. I still think the ripcord launchers look kind of weird when they're like sticking out backwards and stuff. Yo, Nanashi's in chat. How's it going? Dran Dagger, hopefully. Dran Dagger what? Dran Dagger what, bro? I ain't opening no Dran. There's no Dran Daggers back in HMS. Oh god. Oh, looks like my wife's not very well. I'll have to give her a call after this stream's done, I think. Find out exactly what's happening there, but she sounds like she's getting sent home from work. Oh dear. Alright, Team Persona looking all dramatic by the water. Well, let's put my water. No. Yo, Blade Crashers, how's it going, bro? Doing good? It's like the Nashi only knows like he's like a Pokemon. He can only say like Drandagger. Drandagger. Dagger, Dran. Like, that's literally, that's why I don't let Nanashi talk on the videos, because that's all he can say. Thank you, Lloyd. Nah, I'm sure she's okay. But yeah, I'll check up on her properly in a moment. Seems okay. She's messaged me. She's not like being urgent, but also I just don't think she wants to be at work today. Kamen X and Kamen Y looking menacing. Shigeru and what? Chrome's grabbing Shigeru's head in a really creepy way here. Doing good, just got off work, made some food. Most important thing to do. Most important thing to do. How have I been? Much better today, dude. Feeling much better. Finished all my courses of antibiotics and crap like that. Back to training, back to exercising. I was about to say back to feeling fit, not feeling fit, feeling like I've had my ass absolutely kicked by working out today. Alright, and we're at the end of the episode. I might skip ahead and see if there's any worthwhile spoilers for the next one. But all we saw really was Chrome's little love dungeon dedicated to her ex. And looks like next episode we see the origin of them meeting each other and Chrome getting recruited and stuff. Okay, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Alright, let's close that up. And let's do some unboxing. Yeah, Crasher, what did you eat? What did you eat? Share the goods. I'm going to have to make some proper food in a little bit. All I've had since running was a protein shake. Made some scrambled eggs with habaneros. Nice. Nice. Yeah, eggs is probably going to be the way I go in a minute as well. Get some eggs in me. Maybe some toast with it. Damn, would have been good with some sausages. Maybe some sausage, egg, and some kind of like hash brown or something would be great. But we'll see. Maybe we'll make that happen. Yeah, can't go wrong with good scrambled eggs. But I only do scrambled eggs two ways. I never used to do this, but just for fight camps and stuff, it becomes so much more convenient. Sometimes I'll just like scramble some eggs in the microwave now. So I'll either do that when I'm in a rush, or like when it's workouts and I'm just like absolutely beaten and don't have the energy or patience, or I'll spend fucking hours just slowly making scrambled eggs in like the lowest heat possible to make the perfect like soft like fluffy like eggs. Like, I'm sad like that, but it's my dad's fault. Scrambled eggs was technically the first thing I was ever taught how to like cook, you know. Even though I was always watching my mum cook all this other random stuff, the first time I was taught like go through this process when you make something was my dad showing me how to make scrambled eggs. And since then I've been very I don't make them the same way he showed me anymore. I've been very fussy about my scrambled eggs. Like a bit of a tart, a bit of a snob when it comes to scrambled eggs. I like to eat the souls of unworthy bladers for lunch. I know, but Nanashi hasn't come by today, so I can't do that. You Oreos and milk actually makes my mood infinitely better. Bro eats like a fucking 4-year-old. Yo, Zerta, how's it going, bro? Hope you're all good, man. Alright. What are we going for first? Should I do a quick poll? Should I ask you if you want HMS or I will do. Which first? Alright. A poll is now in chat, so you can tell me exactly which one you want me to open first. I've tried to like scribble over the address and stuff like that, but I'm not going to show it anyway because I'll definitely dox myself. But we got one HMS boy And we got another X grip to open to make the ultimate X grip combination in a moment. So check that. Oh god, check that there. Oh god, no, that's gonna dox me. Check that there for a second while I let you all decide. What I hate about putting a poll up in chat means I just can't see anything that's being like typed. It's really annoying. Lloyd, eat their Beyblades too. Don't worry, GG. We're gonna open them both regardless. We're gonna open them both, so we'll get both of them today. We'll get both of them. Don't worry, it won't just be HMS. They won't be able to outvote you and only be able to open X. I promise. Got a feeling it's only gonna be GG that votes anyway. Man, I'd love them to do the green winder. They need to release the we all went for it. Good going, guys. I like it. I like the energy. But yeah, I'd love them to release the counterpart, like the string launcher for that grip for sure. All right. Never enough HMS. That I 100% agree on. I would cover more HMS if I could afford more HMS. But I'll show you what I have got after I open this bad boy. So I might be able to start building combos. There's 3 bays I've got on my HMS wish list at the moment, and then I feel like I can make at least a deck of 3 combos that I would really like. On the list, I'd say at the top of the list is probably Samurai Changer. Samurai Changer is great. Like pretty much top to bottom, all good parts. But the main reason is for the blade, the attack ring, because it's basically a heavier version of the Death Gargoyle, like what's it called, like Circle Upper or something like that. It's basically the same metal frame but more plastic parts in the design, so it just adds more weight, and it's kind of just objectively better. And I'd say like Circle Upper's probably the best overall part in HMS. So yeah, Samurai Changer at the top of the list for like the best parts. Right behind that, sorry if this sounds horrible as I'm opening it by the way, but right behind that is Jiraiya. Again, another bay that top to bottom is just awesome parts. Like I want Jiraiya super bad. Plus it's named after the only good Naruto character there is. I mean, it's not named after them, it came out way before Naruto, but yeah, you know, so I want Jiraiya. And then I want Warborg MS. I still need Warborg MS. I like the attack ring, and I like the running core on that bay. It's like super nice. And I think if you want to build any stamina combo in HMS, it has to be on the Warborg running core, because otherwise like nothing has as good a stamina as that. So what's the point? You guys are cool now. I was gonna ask if they have a launcher to go with that grip. No, they don't have it yet. The closest looking things we have to it are the Hell's Chain rare Baguette, and I guess now the Wizard Rod green version. They're the only kind of like similar green stuff we have at the moment for X, but yeah, nothing else to go with this. Dragoon Winder not included when the first normal X long winder will be released. Dragoon Winder not included. No, I'm pretty sure it's going to be in the remake box. Like they've got it advertised, and like that seems like the whole kind of like thing about it. Probably have to wait till 2026 for that, Lloyd. Warborg's bearing core, it's essential for stamina. Yeah, 100%. Alright, so I have actually got another bearing core here today, but I've gotten a few great parts in one combo. So this is not a stock combo for HMS. We have the Dranza MS blade with the Trigger MS gear cap with the Dranza MS sticker on. We have the heavy weight disc, and then we have the running core from what's the one with the rubber bearing tip in HMS. Let me just double check. As always, I have things like HMS DB always available on my phone at a moment's notice. What running core variations? Let's have a look. Yes. Okay, so it's got the picture but hasn't got the name there. Why are you doing this to me? This isn't grip flat core. Ultimate version. Come on, tell me the name. Okay, it's not telling me the name. Oh, is this grip flat core ultimate version? No, it's not. No, it's not. Come on, show me. I'm doing a lot of scrolling right now, chat. So, okay. Bearing core and bearing core 2. Okay, so this is bearing core 2. Bearing core 1 is what comes on Warburg MS. And yeah, this is number 2. This is number 2 with the rubber grip. So this does actually come on the Jiraiya combo. So that's kind of like getting ahead of the parts I need to build the combos I want. But man, I know it's not the original colors, but getting a Dranza MS blade in this good a condition, I'm so happy with, because my current one that I have looks like ass. Imagine, yeah, crossover Warburg is lightweight. It will be. They'll all be lightweight. Smells like HMS. Yeah, man, it's so good. How you doing, Emelianko? How's it going, bro? Lighter than Dranza S. Nah, it won't be lighter than Dranza and stuff like that, but anything from the original gen of plastic, like back 10 shoot stuff they're remaking, is going to be light. It's going to be light, and it'll only be at the point where they're like remaking V2 to G stuff that it will probably be comparable to the weight of the regular line stuff, I think. And hopefully by then they figured out engine gears in Beyblade X as well. I'm really excited for that idea. Just like Wizard Rod being an undercover Tripio, they all poach ideas from Warburg lines. Great, yeah. There'll be a Wolf Bay and it will have like a bearing tip and stuff. But yeah, so let me just show you in comparison this to my other. So I've got a complete set of the Dranza MS parts, but I've taken them apart because. So this is the running core and bit protector. They're all perfectly fine, but the weight disc and the AR have a lot of like mold and rust issues, but the blade is actually broken. You can see it's missing the main prong there. So I did actually need to get a new Dranza MS blade just to have a working one. So now I actually have, I mean, I want to get it in blue still, but I now have all of the mainline parts for the blade breakers, which is nice. So I keep this little secret file combo book just in here with my HMS stuff, but let me just get that out of the way for a second. I don't know if you've seen already. This is what we're talking about when we're talking like real good grips. You know, this is like I choose this over this any day of the week. Like, give me this to launch my X-Bays with. Woo, yeah, all about that. I did actually make a find on, I'm not going to spoil it, but I did actually make a find on Marketplace yesterday. I've ordered another HMS part, but not a Beyblade, something else, and I am very happy to have found it. It is not in complete working order, but it could be a fun little project to get working. So when it comes to the blade breakers, we have Dranza MS, Dragoon MS with the rubber flat. Guy Dragoon MS. My favorite, Trigger MS. Like, this is very, very cool blade. And like, again, this is out of the original releases for HMS. This blade is one of the better ones because it hits that kind of like 20 gram mark you really want to hit with HMS. Like, anything lighter than that in HMS kind of gets bullied a bit. Like, HMS blades mainly range between like 17 to 20 grams, and then you've got a couple of the later releases that are like 22 grams because they've added more plastic to previous metal frames. But yeah, once it's lower than 20 grams, like, it does get harder for you to win. But Drigger is one of the only original releases that is past that 20 gram mark. It's typically between 20 to 20.5 if you're getting like really finicky about it. But yeah, and now we've got a Dranza MS blade to replace that one, but we can make some cool combos now. Like, this is a very easy HMS blade to get your hands on, Advanced Striker. But if you can, I'd recommend picking it up. Fantastic blade. The running core is very good as well, but I won't be using it as a stock combo. I am actually very tempted to put this bearing core 2 on here and use it more like a, I wouldn't say a static attacker because this will move around, but you can almost think of this as like a rubber version of the Burning Kerberos blade base, like that bearing tip. Very, very nice design. Like, mine is not in perfect condition by any means, so it's not got that perfect kind of like almost wide defense shape. It's not perfect like that anymore, but it's as close as I'm going to get, and I'm never going to have like a perfect set of HMS bays. I just have to deal with that. So yeah, very, very, very good part to build from. And then, like I keep saying, circle upper, I think, but regardless, the Dark Effigy Death Gargoyle blade is fantastic. The running core is good as well, very, very good, but the blade is fantastic. Again, probably all round, I'd say one of the best parts in HMS. This attack ring, very, very good. Very good sweeping parts. Like, there's metal all around the blade, which doesn't happen with a lot of other designs. There's a lot more like breaks and awkward parts on most of the HMS designs. Some of them you look at them and like, how does that work? Like, who came up with that gimmick? But this one, very good all-rounder. Now that's a launch grip. Yeah, man, like, this is the stuff. This is the stuff. Very nice grip, but not useful in real life scenarios. I don't know what you're on about, bro. This is like the ultimate grip. The ultimate grip. Tried to turn on my TV with mine, no luck. Stop Beyblade. Nice one blade. Thanks, bro. Thanks, bro. Yeah, Gargoyle is so good, man. So good. Now, I don't have a lot of HMS parts really left, but I've got a couple, because I bought a few things and someone very sneakily sent me what they did not advertise as, but were broken parts. So like things like this running core from is it Defense Eterna or Stamina Eterna, something Eterna, is snapped. Part of the thing, so it's just not usable anymore, you know. Like, if you can't attach any parts to it, it's just, what the fuck's the point? But the attack ring, that's, yeah, Advanced Eterna. The attack ring that comes with it still got, which is good. This is great for stamina parts, stamina builds, because it's got a gimmick where you can flip can we get it out? Well, it's meant to have a gimmick where you can flip it, but yeah, you can take this out, flip it over, and that kind of like decides how it's going to catch on with the other one. So you can like set this up whichever direction you want it to spin in. Can be used for like a spin steal, spin equalization, which is cool. So if I get the Warborg bearing core 1, that might be something to use with this. I know that's popular. Got is it Silver Fox or whatever Fox, White Fox it's called here. Not very good. I just don't think this part's right. It looks really cool, but the moment you look at it for more than a second, you can think like, oh, that's probably not going to be a very practical design, to be honest, because it's got these points on. Oh, I think Nazuma's stream has ended. I've still got it up, but he's like frozen in place there. Oh well. Damn, I'll rewatch a big chunk of that because I didn't hear after like the first like 25 minutes. I was in it for about 25 minutes and then had to set up my one. But yeah, not great. Looks damn awesome though. And then I've just got things like parts, and I've got some like random weight discs and stuff lying around here, which I should probably chuck back in. I've got some more grips and some more other little bits and pieces like that, some like accessories, but I won't get all of that out now. Like here I've got some more little launchers and attachments. I've got the dual launcher and stuff and my like rip cords. I'd love to get, oh god, don't drop them on the floor. I'd love to get the rip cord sheath. That shit looks cool as hell to me. Like, that's so cool. If you don't already, and you're on TikTok, follow Classic Blader. He has got everything HMS. Like, I am so envious of that dude's collection. But yeah, so I got a few parts that I'm going to be building from here. Like I said, I want Samurai Changer, I want Jiraiya, and I want Warborg MS, and then I feel like I can make like a solid deck of at least 3, and I can make an okay deck of like 5 combos then. I mean, I can make an okay deck of combos already, but like I can make a deck that I want. A deck that I want with those parts. So yeah, that's the objective at the moment, but I'll leave him out, but I'll chuck the rest of the HMS stuff back in its box just for a second. And I'll crack out my new X grip. Let me just catch up on the chat there. Now put them back in the box carefully and forward it to your address. Yeah. Crasher, sometimes the AliExpress repackaged as Three Kingdoms versions. Yes. I haven't picked up the Three Kingdoms stuff yet, but it is available on Lazada and Shopee right now. So I do look at them every now and again, but I get most of my HMS stuff, like everything else, on Facebook. Do I have Bloody Devil or Shining God? I do not. I would really, really like them. But as a collector's part, because I don't think they're very good as like actual parts. Because what is it? Bloody Devil is basically, what's Bloody Devil? I think Bloody Devil's basically just, is it Turtle Smasher, like the Drasil MF design, but with some extra parts on it. It's either, as one of them is the, or the other way around. It's either Bloody Devil or Shining God. And even though it's heavier than Turtle Smasher, the Drasil MF one, because of the extra plastic and the way it covers the contact points, it doesn't actually have as good a smash attack properties and stuff like that. So it's one of those ones where it's like one of the last couple of releases, one of the rarer ones, one of the cooler looking ones, by far one of the more expensive ones to pick your hands up on, like other than like things like Aero Knight and stuff like that. But it's also one of the worst ones. So it's like you have to get it just because you love the design, you love the aesthetic and stuff like that. But yeah, man, I'd love to get it. But yeah, no, I haven't looked into, the only repros I've really seen, if I'm honest, of HMS stuff is what Benchblade makes. And I'm tempted to get something like the Black Dranza MS from him at some point. But that would probably be it. I just want to get some proper old school HMS and make some cool old decks with them. That's why you only own 5. Probably never have any more. Yeah, it's probably the slowest collection I've built up is HMS stuff. People was getting them as a cheaper option into HMS. Yeah, I mean, HMS, like, I'll be honest, HMS seems way more expensive for you guys like in the States and stuff like that than over here and in Asia and stuff. Like in Japan, of course, like there's a bunch of expensive stuff, but you can get most of it through there pretty cheaply. It's just shipping to you guys that probably costs more. And then here, HMS is still one of the more expensive things to get, but on marketplace, like, the prices are not that bad compared to what I see for a lot of stuff. It's just that I'm getting everything I can for X at the moment. So yeah, like, collecting previous gens is like slowed down a lot for me since I've like gone balls deep into X. I got them 10 plus years ago when they were still astronomical in price. Yeah, man. God, the market for Beyblade is so weird. Special ones from cereal. Dark FC version was very popular pickup. Yes. Dragoon MS lost its rubber bit. Damn. To the running core. So now it's pretty much just a decorative piece. That sucks, man. Yeah, I haven't used mine too much, but the rubber flats in HMS are super useful because it's still that kind of era where you had to hit those KOs like the first like couple of seconds. So if you didn't have rubber on your running core for like HMS and stuff, you're probably not going to get enough speed to hit those KOs. Like, it doesn't matter in something like X or whatever with the X rail and the super strong multipliers and the launcher and stuff like that, but for HMS, goddamn, no chance. All right, next opening. We won't be on for too much longer. I want to get this cracked open and get in touch with the missus. But if you haven't seen it already, this is how it comes in its stock form. So it's that translucent smoky black, and then you got that dark translucent green, and on the back for the smaller part you've got the smoky black as well. This is how I've been using this setup so far. So I prefer using all the big parts. So I've been using my black replacement ones there. But now, cha-ching, I can take them off. And now I can be fully dripped out. Oh, that is nicer. That is nicer. Like, I was like, am I going to see it and prefer it with like the black on either side as well? But now this looks nice. This looks nice together. I'm a big fan of this setup right here. Very much a fan of this setup right here. And then I'll grab it from my stadium box. I've got the remnants of my other one somewhere. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, so this is how I got the spare green parts set up at the moment. So I can take all of these spare ones off of there, and we can have a little and large. There together. I would say I'd put this on my left spin launcher, but this is my left spin launcher set up at the moment, and these colors will not work right together. I prefer this look on my left launcher a lot more. Color matches better, but it is pretty cool having this one as well. I might do some messing around with my grips again, because I probably spend a bit too much time making my grips all fancy looking. Also, yeah, that silver launcher is sick. Is that a custom or something? No. So I got this launcher for coming second in a G2 tournament. So the prizes for G2s, you can get the gold string launcher, silver string launcher, and of course third gets bronze string launcher. The only one I don't have is the third place one, actually. Maybe one time, but I prefer to get more first place ones. But yeah, so this is my launcher setup I will use for tournaments and stuff. When I'm allowed to, I use the Noozle 3D slip grips. Not always allowed in tournaments, especially official like TT ones. But for like tournaments I host or locals and stuff, it's absolutely fine. 100% recommend them. Code BladeBayX at checkout for 10% off, of course. But yeah, very, very happy with the setup. Very, very happy with the setup. And it's still not bad having these smaller grips. Like, it's not the worst thing in the world, but definitely not the best thing in the world either, if I'm being honest. Show us my anime launch. I've got a few anime launches. I've got a few. Means it's a fully sick blader. Yeah, bro. Like, top tier. I guess technically top 16 in the country. As I came top 16 in nationals. So, I don't know if I'd introduce myself that way. I'm top 16 blader in the country. But, we got there. And then if I haven't updated you already, I've talked about it a bit in Discord, in the channel Discord, if you want to join that. But funnily enough, I'm sending off some Noozle products to a friend of mine who was a G2 champ as well, in Chiang Mai, that I met at nationals. But I was a bit salty because 2 weeks ago, while I was at a tournament here in Phuket, and I was hosting a tournament here the day before, there was a tournament going on in Bangkok where if you won, you could get tickets to go compete in the Asia Cup in Kyoto. I can't remember if it's the end of November or if it's in December, but you can win tickets to go to that. And I was so gutted because I had no idea it was happening until it was over. But as luck would have it, I am working towards the end of this month. Is it August yet? Have we started August? No, next month then. So towards the end of August, I'm working in Bangkok anyway. And the last day I'm there, which is a free day, I do fly back that evening. So hopefully times work out. But the last day I'm there, which is a free day, they're having another one of those tournaments. So I've entered one. I've entered straight away as soon as I saw it. Because entry's very cheap. It's only 100 baht. It's all the traveling to Bangkok and all that nonsense that's normally the issue, but like I said, the winner gets a return ticket to go compete at the Asia Cup. I mean, it's kind of like the Worlds because it's the only world tournament we have at the moment. Like, they just had the Southeast Asia Games 2 weeks ago as well, but it's essentially the Worlds, but it's the Asia Cup because X is only just released in America, and they're not, like, Europe and America aren't even close to catching up with the releases for X so far, so I understand why they're not part of it yet. But yeah, it's going to be the biggest Beyblade X tournament there is. For this qualifier though, one thing that's really nice is it's only going to be 128 competitors, and that probably sounds like a lot if you're used to like Nazuma today. I've been chatting to him a lot, and he was expecting 70 competitors at this tournament. There were 90, and it's like apparently the largest tournament they've had so far in like North America. That's like, there's like 1 million of those firing every weekend in like Bangkok. Like, I think they have like 4 G3s a weekend at least, and all these other tournaments. So this tournament being capped at 128 is going to be one of the smaller tournaments I've been to in Bangkok. Like, the last one I went to in Bangkok was 364 players, and it's single elimination. So on that tournament you had to go 9-0 basically if you wanted to win. This one with 128, I think you only have to go 7-0. So it's still high stakes. It's not easy, but again, 7-0 is more easily obtainable than 9-0, you know. Bro is world-class blader. that's the dream. Blade is this generation's Tyson. Save the world from Boris, mate. I'm actually this generation's Boris. That's the twist. That's the twist, bro. I was reaching for my launcher then like it was my mouse. What was today's episode rating out of 5? I mean, from what I saw of it, I'd give it a solid 3 out of 5. It looked like stuff actually happened. I just didn't pay attention. I am looking forward to when like rewatching it all in sub. Like, I'll give the dub a go. I'll give the dub a go. It might be fun. It might be engaging, but I'm not like I'm not holding out too much hope. Juice said that he watched like the first episode or something, and said it was okay. So we'll give it a go at some point. We'll give it a go. maybe I'll like do like a marathon watch after the Japanese season ends and there's a break. Maybe I'll do like a marathon of watching the English dub or the localized version for America and stuff. That might be good. But I'd probably just rather watch like a bunch of Bakuten Shoot or something instead. So I have to wear my launcher. I would if I could, bro. I would if I could. Like, we need like the old school like gaming ones that look like the RC launchers that you could plug into your PlayStation. But we need that for Beyblade Zone. That'd be dope. That'd be super, super, super dope. Alright, chat. We've got stuff unboxed. We've reacted to the episode. I would like to hang out even more for a bit longer, but I'm pressed for time. And like I said, the other half isn't feeling too well, so I want to catch up with her, see what's happening there, because if she's not feeling too well, got to organise child pickups and all these super sweet adult things that have zero relation to Beyblade, unfortunately. But anyway, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for stopping by. Lloyd, GG, Blade Crashers, Saber was in the chat for a bit, and Manianka stopped by, Zerta, Nanashi all came by. Kendo was even in here for a little bit. Very, very cool. Very much appreciate you all hanging out for a minute. So today we got the HMS, Dranza, Jiraiya, Gaia, all those bits combo, and we Saber. I'm like, bro, which way do you want me to say it? I swear I'm saying it right, Saber. Or did I say Cyber again or something? But anyway, and then we completed the Infinity Gauntlet of launchers. So now we're full on what was it with Eric Banner when he remade Chopper and just say like that. But anyway, have an awesome day, gang. Thank you very much. Doran Saber. We'll get it done. I'll probably get filming that hopefully this week, actually. If you haven't already, before I do sign off, go check the community page. I'm going to do some tag team battles this week in the Battle Royale Stadium for a live stream. So if you want to submit a tag team, go chuck it in there. But yeah, otherwise, do the likes, do the shares, do the comments. Appreciate all that stuff as always. Appreciate all of you. And I'll catch you in the next one, Beybladers. Peace.